Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Saving Star Trek pre-show watch party. We got a good episode for you today. Season 4, Episode 13, Part 2 of the Romulan arc, United. And hello, Tim. Let's jump right into this. 42 minutes and 51 seconds. Yep, we got a beep.
Hola.
How you doing, Keeg?
I'm good. I'm good. I didn't get the video up yet. Let me put a little Viagra on the Cosme. How's things?
Not bad.
Have we started yet? I'm getting the spinning wheel
Yeah,
of. Oh, here we
it
go. Yeah.
just finished the previously on.
I thought this was their best episode 2 of these 3 episode arcs yet, but they could have fixed up some of this dialogue a little bit. There's a few things in the dialogue that just ain't no good.
A little bit.
Well, for one thing, it wouldn't have made a difference if they had said the more believable it will take weeks for the drone to repair instead of that will take a few hours or whatever it is. As I predicted, it showed up looking like the Enterprise. Hey, Kremlon! Kremlon!
Hey, Grimlon.
Been a long time. But my time here. What can I say? I'm going to miss the song when it's all over, but not this version.
You're the only one.
I think a lot of our fans love Faith of the Heart. Written by Diane Warren. Did you know that, Germ?
No, I did not.
Performed
But
by
that's on
Russell
purpose.
Watson. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can't reach a star. I love that part. Of my faith. Faith with a heart. Look how cool it looks, Germ.
Yeah, they used to know how to shoot a ship. It was a miracle. They actually used to know how to show a ship that was actually in motion.
Why would you ever arrest someone like Captain Archer? This is the plan from unification, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I don't mind. I really don't mind. She was shot right in the chest. She was shot right between the boobs, Germ.
I
Right?
assume she might have been wearing armor.
That's what I meant by there's some dialogue problems here. Help me remember her name.
I got no idea. She's not really important enough for them to say it that often.
They've said it a few times in the last couple of episodes because they decided to make this, emotionally weighty scene.
How about killing Romulans?
Talus. Her name's Talus.
Ah,
She stopped acting about 4 years ago, it looks like. But hey, she was in Crime Scene Investigation. I guess it only makes sense that the Romulans absolutely know about the Vulcans, but the Vulcans aren't too sure that there are even Romulans or if these Romulans are who they think they are.
well, as far as the Vulcans know, they all died in deep space. Last time
Well, I mean,
they
they
were
left,
cursing
right?
out the Vulcans as they left.
Right. I don't know if they died in deep space. They just left. They don't know. And they weren't called Romulans when they left. They were Vulcan rebels or something.
Yeah.
What difference does one ship make? Oh, we needed to say why it wouldn't be there because we don't have the tech to show two NX ships, do we? Or
They
the
do, but
money.
expensive.
This is a late turn for him being good at diplomacy, but he's been doing diplomacy the whole show. So it makes sense that he'd finally be good. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, this is the payoff for building up the relations with all the different races.
He's been a better man since he lost Admiral Forrest and Admiral Saval. I mean, Ambassador Saval.
Yeah.
From what I heard about these Romulans, they're Vulcans. Do you think they missed a chance with not having a guy named Styles get killed?
You don't really need to know their names if they're gonna die.
No, but Styles is a TOS character who hates the Romulans. Remember, his grandfather died in the war.
Not quite the set right timeline for that.
I guess maybe if there's a United, we'll see him because that would be a good opportunity. The very worst possible thing to say. He has the acting ability to do this, man. Make war.
Yeah, Bakula is by far the best actor to be on this show.
Strictly Star Trek talk, context. I think he's better than Patrick Stewart, or at least as good. This character is very different. It's more like Kirk, but he's at least as good of an actor.
Yeah,
So much power.
but there are better.
Excuse me?
I'd say Avery Brooks is a better actor than both of them.
Avery Brooks has those 3 seasons where he doesn't have where he has hair and no goatee. Those are all a wash. He never comes across as convincing outside of the Emissary episode.
Yeah, but those last three more than outweigh the first three.
It took them a while to get him right. I feel like if you watch They Call Me Mr. Tibbs and watch Sidney Poitier, you'll see the exact same delivery you get from Avery Brooks. I mean, he wasn't even a captain at Wolf 359. Wasn't he a tactical officer?
His first officer.
What was his wife's job? She was the science officer, right?
She is a civilian.
Oh God, they sent the Galaxy class in there without without taking the civilians off.
And that wasn't a Galaxy class.
They went out of their way to put civilians on those fucking ships.
They had civilians on pretty much all Federation ships.
I'm glad that era ended. That was the only thing I didn't like about it for the most part, though. That should have been like it'll take like 4 or 5 weeks, you know? I would have gone with ask your mother, but
He's more convincing than he looks.
can you say that again? Well, he's more convincing than he looks
Yeah.
because he's so comfortable in the role. It does not really exploding with. I don't know how to put it. He has energy. He's a very physical actor.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like a diplomat.
He doesn't look like a 25-year-old woman, but he's played one of those a few times in Quantum Leap. He's kind of awesome at that. He saw Phantom Menace.
Hey, gorilla.
Hello, sir.
He said she should recover.
Would the teller be more correct to say, I've got a fucking train to catch, Germ?
Sure, he only wants to talk.
By you, he means your buddy, right? Your aide. No one arrested that guy for shooting someone in the middle of right. I mean, it was his backup who shot him, who shot Tallis.
No, it was the ambassador.
That's beautiful.
To Andoria or to the guy that killed her.
They fucked up that fight. He is a goddamn murderer.
Yeah, it's sneaky little Welshman. Pretty stupid of them not to assume he put a bomb on the bridge.
It wasn't the ambassador.
thought the ambassador was the short one. The
Looks
short
like
one's the one who shot him, or shot her.
right. He was yelling at the ambassador about fighting, and but the object of the grudge is someone else called Narg. So they didn't fuck up the fight. Good.
Okay.
We could also assume that Narg is in the brig. Like, there's nothing in here to say he's not. He shot someone on the Enterprise. I think he's in the brig, personally. Although the cultures are different, that was a very Kirk thing to say, wasn't it, by Fran?
Yeah, that aspect of leadership is universal.
Love of his ship.
Almost. That does make sense.
You can see he didn't like her assaulting an officer there, but he's going to let it go. Or she smokes so much Trellium that she's emotional now. She's having one of her emotional moments.
Oh
She
yeah, she's
touched
been
him, bro.
completely emotional.
She
She's been
touched him.
emotional since the end of the Zindi arc.
Poor Hoshi's stuck acting with fucking Mayweather.
Hey,
No
he's
problem,
finally
Travis.
useful.
I thought it was against the law to teach Mayweather how to read. Oh wait, wrong navigator, wrong show, wrong franchise. That's a. Did you catch the Wrath of God member berry? Moons of Namibia.
Fox would make a good corner man.
Phlox would make a good quarterback, but I mean, he's his own fucking inspirational speaker. He's like, I'm just gonna go win. And we finally met a race that the humans have an advantage on physically, right? We have more endurance.
Yeah. Well, humans have an advantage over every species in one way or another.
The biggest advantage is what Kirk says. We're savages. We can turn it on and off. We can be intellectual 1 minute and savage the next. No one else could do it.
And he found his loophole.
It's a great touch that he stumbles. His coordination's not perfect without the antennae.
Yeah, it's a good touch. That's something they would have overlooked nowadays.
Oh, for sure. Also, like they would never have been able to kill Talus. It would be Talus fighting Archer.
They're going to have to do a little bit better than close to the hull. Kind of a dick move on his part. And crippled the ship.
I thought it was a good messing around by Trip. I don't know. I liked it. I think I'm just relieved to see Connor Trenier not having to drag Travis along with him, Anthony Montgomery along with him for the bad acting. Reed and him just better together. What a great shot. Wow.
Good episode.
This was the best middle episode yet.
Yeah. The last episode kind of goes off the main script for the rest of it, but
our story's kind of over. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the main part of it is we're going to go to a more personal story next time.
I think I intentionally didn't watch the next one. Sorry.
Hey, Stan.
Hi, Sis Dan. Good to see you. You know, I intentionally went out of my way not to watch the next one.
It's probably for the best.
Is it bad or?
No, it just doesn't fit with this one as well.
Is that why this was such a good part 2? Did they get so criticized for bad part 2s that they cannibalized part 3 to give it a few moments? Something?
Yeah, I think they really wanted to put that personal story in there. And hello, LDG.
LDG, we just watched the episode United. It's really good. I only have 5 notes. So we'll be on my channel in about 20, a little less than 15, a little more than 15 minutes for the main review show. That is in the comments. And I don't know. Will we have to deal with what happened last week. As everyone knows, 2 weeks ago, I put in a new transporter and it already malfunctioned. We were trying to beam Doomcock and Sean onto the show, and they were merged into one person. Would it be Doom Carter or would it be Sean Cock? What did we decide to call it?
Oh, you can go with either one.
It was we had the creature Sean Cock, and it was kind of like a Tuvik situation. And he made an eloquent plea for everybody had a good time with Sean Cock. But at the end, I had to beam him away to get Sean back and Doomcock back. So we'll visit that more on my show. We'll find out what happened to Sean Cock and whether or not we could ever bring him back to the pattern buffer. But that was actually some funny shit.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he didn't know he was doing that.
The dismount was awkward, but that's where all the comedy was. Like I re-listened to it today. Like the 3 subtle hints, they were too subtle, I guess. Like they like at no point did we directly say it, so it was just like I see how he missed it. It was still pretty funny at the end. Next week we'll be back with more Boomers Are Us. What do you think? Will I use the right microphone tonight? I'm already using it, but I used the right microphone. I used the right microphone in this show last week. I somehow undid it between shows. I may have gone a bit too far in a few places.
Yeah, apparently no one saw that it was wrong. But because he had that voice change on for a good 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was close to the 30. I listened. It was over, but it was not close to 45. Like we're talking like 32 minutes, something like that. It was funny. It didn't last overly too long, and I don't know. I mean, we still got the over 500 views, like clocking 6 and change when I looked last. That episode did really well, so hopefully we'll have another fierce crowd tonight.
Yeah. And so everyone go over there. We'll be starting in about 13 minutes. And then come back here about 3 p.m. Pacific time. We'll cover the last 3 episodes of Yellowstone to prep for the Marshals series that will start next week.
And then after that is the Admiralty member stream for February in March.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Take care.
Bye, guys.